202. President John Federspiel and his group are here also. Good to see all you guys, and thanks very much for being here. I mean that sincerely. I also want you to know that Sean McGinnis, former councilman with you, who's out in Pennsylvania now. He said he'd love to get back, but the tolls are too high. To let you know that he was thinking of you. And Al Bundy is down in South Carolina, and he doesn't give a shit about anything. but he did lend his name to the honorary committee. Yeah, but we're going to keep mixing things up. One of the great things here about Cathy Pisani is that it's not about being partisan with her, and that is clearly evident by a couple of people that I'm going to introduce right now. One of which, I always kid about Cortlandt being one of the great suburbs of the city of Pittsburgh and all that kind of thing, but somebody who I happen to work with going way back, when I was involved with city government and a number of administrations have since, who is just somebody who you can trust, and somebody who you can work with, and somebody who just, for an elected official, has kind of put that ego on the back burner and just done whatever she believes is the right thing to do for her community, and it's been a pleasure over the years to get to know her, and it's a pleasure now to introduce her. I think maybe for the first time, I kept thinking, geez, I don't know that I've ever introduced this woman to an assemblage before, but I'm proud to and happy to, and that is the supervisor of the town of Cortlandt, Linda Puglisi. Hey.
Everybody, how are you? Vinny, I've never had the honor of being invited to your living room to talk about my future in politics.
All right, what are you doing next week?
Maybe someday. Oh, goodness gracious. It really is great to be here. Of course, we're all here to pay tribute to our friend and public servant, Cathy Pisani, but it really is great to see so many people that I've worked with throughout the years. Vinny was mayor when I first started, a couple years ago. Timmy was county legislator. We worked closely together, and so many of you I've worked with throughout the years. John was mayor, and when the great person, Fran Gibbs, was mayor, we worked closely together and formed a bond on many, many issues, Fran. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for working in not a bipartisan way, but a nonpartisan. That's as I was going to open with welcome to Cortlandt, but but really, welcome to Peekskill in Cortlandt, because we really are one family, and we have so many interests and issues and challenges and successes together that I really feel that we are partners and married together on so many things, and there's so many people that live in Cortlandt that have family in Peekskill and vice versa. So it really, really has been a pleasure all these many years of working with you. And Cathy, there's so many things that I admire about you. I would say when I think of Cathy, the first thing that comes to mind is her smile and her friendliness. Many years ago when I was starting out, Cathy was always there. We were marching in the St. Patrick's Day Parade or wherever. Hi Linda, how are you? How's it going? She always had a kind word to say to me, and I really appreciated it, Cathy. I really did. And then we worked together on the sewer diversion issue. John knows about that, but Fran knows about that. In fact, we were down at the County Board of Legislators together championing the cause, weren't we? But Kath, you know, she had petitions when we were fighting sewer diversion to protect Peekskill in Cortland several years ago, not many, several years ago, and she was totally dedicated to that issue. And she's been and still is a member of the Hudson Valley Hospital Center's board of director. And I know John and Kathy and Mark and everybody at the hospital, they know how much Kathy means to the hospital. We're looking forward to June 21st, John. Promise you the road will be open someday. We're up in the Poughkeepsie talking to the state DOT, John. That's a sidebar issue. That's a sidebar issue. Okay.
I don't know, APAR's got it on.
That's right. It's official.
Can't you do something really? When you call up and, you know, we need George Pataki.
Yeah.
We need George Pataki.
Those are your people in there now.
Off the record, Bruce. We got more. Off the record.
It's off the record and on video, right?
We got more money from George Pataki for the town of Cortland than any other years ever.
Stick that on your video.
He was terrific to the Cortland, Peekskill, Hudson Valley area. I tell him every time I see him. Okay. Kathy, thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the town board and the Cortland community for your dedication, your integrity, your honesty as a public servant to all of our residents and our communities. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have a proclamation for you. I'll leave it up here. You can take it on your way out.
Thank you.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Vinny, I'll see you at your house.